All right, and we are live. Thank you for joining me for yet another Civilization 6 live stream. I am Broyar. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate it. If you're either watching on the stream or watching on the recordings as they go up live this next week, thank you for joining us. We are, just because I hate quitting on things, going to continue our attempts at getting one of these achievements for Alexander. And I hope we can get it a little bit quicker, like pretty quickly, and then maybe we can try one of the other achievements as well. There's a couple others that are a little bit more in your control. Still difficult, but at least a little bit more within your control. This one's kind of hard to do because it's not much in your control. But yeah, so this is the game we're going to play as. We're actually having to drop it all the way down to Prince, which means neither side gets any advantages. So if we lose the race to the Great Lighthouse again, it's probably because it's somebody who just builds wonders faster or something like that. So we're going to try this. I will... if we see that both of the wonders are built, I will go ahead and just do a quick cheat where I can see where they're at, just to see if we should continue the game or quit it there. So I'm hoping we have a chance of getting it this time. Really, like I said, the Great Library is the one that's the problem. Great Lighthouse, less in demand, but man, so far the Great Library, they've actually built it in the other two difficulty settings, because we started on Deity, and then we dropped it down to Emperor. And both of those difficulty settings, they actually built it before I even got the civic research. So yeah, fun times. So we're gonna see if this will dropping it down a little bit more. We'll do it. I mean, I don't want to drop it all the way down to settler. I really hope we don't have to go that far, but we'll see what happens. I just want to get these achievements. Something different, something new. I've done a lot of games. We'll go back to playing some full games at some point, but I figured this would be a little change of pace. It takes some weird strategy and thought to get it as well. I mean, even if we get it built or get them both built in the same city, that's not the end of the achievement there. We have to still, you know, either lose the city or take it, depending on what the situation is. Alright, come on. Let's go. I want to jump into this. I've been kind of looking forward to trying this again. I thought about switching to another achievement. I looked at some of the other ones, but again, I hate the idea of just giving up. So I'm going to push forward and try it. Oh, okay. So the one benefit of this situation right here is that we could potentially build those wonders in our capital, which we had not been set up for previously. So kind of a good start to start off with. It's pretty good. I'm thinking settling on the hill. I wish this was a plains hill because of the extra production. Would be really nice. Obviously this is a plains hill, but I don't want to settle there because I'd rather pop the marble, like use the marble normally. Let's just go ahead and move out the warrior just a little bit. It's not going to get much vision here, but hopefully once he gets over here to the jungles, we'll see a little bit more. Go ahead and settle in place. It's going to be fine. We'll get to work the marble pretty early on. Already get the boost for sailing, which is good. It's going to get us a little bit of a leg up towards celestial navigation, so that's always a good thing. Let's see here. Wow, the research is terrible right now for some reason. Excuse me. Oh, by the way, if you hear any background noise, I apologize. My wife has had to go out of town for a little bit. She's on her way back, but I got my sons are in the front room, the living room, asleep right now, so they may wake up here in a bit, which is fine. So I had to leave the door open. So if you hear them, that's what that is. What do I want to do first? Obviously going towards writing or something like that would be good. One good thing about this start as well is that we have a lot of woods and jungle, so we can rush build either of the wonders. So that's obviously a positive. Let's go and start working on sailing right away, because we've already got the boost for it. Why not? And see what happens with that. I do obviously want to work on defense pretty quickly. Tempted to get that early monument out as quickly as possible. You know, we're going to go for the early monument. Normally I don't do this. Exploration is usually what I do, but I feel like getting the culture rolling in as quickly as possible is the order of the day. A lot of jungle, a lot of forest. I wonder if we could just focus on this one city, not even have to focus to like put anything else up at all. If that would be good for us or not. No, we can't do it in this city. Never mind. We cannot do it in our capital. I forgot. We have to lose the city. And we don't want to lose our capital. I mean, we could lose our capital, but in order to lose our capital, we'd have to be through conquest. As opposed to through loyalty, which would be one of the other cities that we can put up. So we still gotta go the city route. Military tradition. Nice. Is this India down here? I think so. So that might be an early target for us, although getting through all this jungle and forest is not going to be easy. Oh, hello, Chandragupta. The good thing is, I say good. The good thing is that if we stick a city over here near him, he'll want to take it very quickly. So it'd be something that we could try and conquer back right after that. So losing a city to Chandragupta is not going to be a hard challenge. Let's put it that way. Another goody hut. Try and breeze through some of these early levels pretty quickly here. Oh, never mind. He got there. Fine. We are playing on a lower difficulty, so both the barbarians and the NPCs will not be near as hard. Alright, so we got our culture coming in. I think we're going to go ahead and go with a scout real quick, because getting through all this jungle is going to be a pain.
It is not that life ashore is distasteful.
See me, got stuff in my throat. Got to clear it. Alright, finding a natural wonder would be really nice. Let's go for pottery. It's going to open up writing. We're going to need campus at some point anyway.
It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
Trying to die over here. Man, I've been fine all day. And suddenly, right as I sit down to stream, I'm having troubles. Alright, let's go ahead and lock in Discipline. We're going to go ahead and lock in God King, see if we can get a Pantheon. Alrighty, civics. I mean, obviously we got to get over to political philosophy as soon as possible, no matter what we do. So we're going to come down to here. Try and remember to swap off of it before we actually commit all the way. Ooh, double scouts. So, yeah, fun times. Getting an early galley out would be kind of nice, but let's go ahead and do the slinger. That's not what I wanted. Slinger. Because we're going to have to defend ourselves a little bit. Again, not as much as we might normally, but enough that we should at least get a couple things out. Apparently I'm India's best neighbor. He's probably already licking his chops to come after me. Let's see. Hello, barbarians. I don't think we're going to catch this other scout over here. We have to use both of our units. Oh, wow. We got a lot of early, aggressive neighbors here. Again, getting another galley would be nice, but also building up some stuff to get in the rush for craftsmanship would be pretty good as well.
No man ever wetted clay.
Alright, so you should be dead. Let's actually just kill you with this guy. Get the boost for archery, be done with that. Let's go and get riding out of the way, since we've already got the boost. I'm just going to move you back in, get you healed up, and we'll go after this thing over here. Hello, barbarian. Find another continent. It's not going to be easy. So hard getting through all this jungle. Goodness. Oh, hello, hut. Alright, we can swap off craftsmanship now, but the only other option is foreign trade, which probably is better because we will improve 3 tiles, but we're probably not going to see into the continent. We want with all this jungle blocking us, slowing us down on the exploration side of things. Alright, I'm going to kill him with that guy. It's going to be fine. You're going to move up. You're going to move up. You're going to start improving stuff. Guess we'll start with the water resource. And go for a settler, because we are going to need a city at some point. Possibly over here somewhere would be pretty good for our second city. Although I do want it close enough that it's going to lose loyalty, which is the other problem. Could also try and conquer his city for what it's worth, but it's not on the coast, so it's not really going to help us super much. I think putting another city over here, like near the bananas or somewhere over on the side, so it's a little bit further away from us, closer to him, starts losing a little bit of loyalty at some point, is probably the best way to go about this. Guess we'll take y'all's delegations. So you can't move through there, right? Is that... Oh, I guess probably the adjacency or something like that. Let's see here. You are going to, I guess, hook up a couple farms at this point, just to get us the bonus.
Every nation lives by.
Alrighty. I don't need any of these right now, so that's fine. I want to make sure we get that, especially see what it is as well. Could take a promotion, which I think I will do. Hello, Raycon. How's it going, man? Alright, so that's done. We'll get that pretty quickly here. Founding a Pantheon should be coming up here shortly. Early Empire is probably the best one to start working on, though. Next, which we're going to be a little ways away from 6. Once we get the second city, though, it'll go relatively quickly. Oh, hello, barbarians. Guess we'll do this and then take it. We'll go after him in a moment. That gets us some error score, though, so that's always helpful. Let's see what's up here. I want to move you back to the city. Just heal for a second, then we'll move you back out to this direction. So much jungle, though. A lot of stuff that we're going to be able to chop.
Writing means sharing.
Okay, so he suicided himself. Thank you, I guess. So that's done. Let's go and do mining. Well, getting up to archery would be good as well, but we do want to go ahead and hook up our marble and stuff as soon as we can. Come on, second city. So one thing is that the other civilizations, I don't think they get an extra settler at this level, so that does mean that... I mean, they may get a second city before us, but they're not going to have a second city right away, which is obviously good. Alright, let's start moving you out this direction. Speaking of second city, there is a second city right there. Not quite where we want it. I would have rather it being closer to the coast. I'm tempted to build up some military troops and go after him, though. In fact, that might be the order of the day. All right, settler. So somewhere over here would be fine because again, it's on the coast and stuff. Somewhere over here would be okay with all the stuff that we could chop. Kind of thinking like right here would be enough to chop some stuff down. But again, we would need to lose the city at some point. Where is... We don't know where... Actually, let's do this. Send a delegation. Where's your capital? Did I get to see your capital yet? I thought that would let us see your capital. Never mind. He's got to be over here, though, because we're already starting to see some loyalty loss here. So kind of settling over this direction would probably be okay. Alrighty. Trader's obviously good. Campus, early campus would be good. Starting to work on our military a little bit would be good. All the things. I think going and getting the campus going would be ideal. Be able to get us up to the technologies that we need. All right, you're going to kind of stay near in this area with the settler. All right, so this encampment is down here. Start moving that direction. All right, so it's definitely some loyalty potential losses over here. Like settling over here somewhere would be not too bad. Gotta make sure I have plenty of room for the harbor as well as the lighthouse. Oh, we actually didn't get craftsmanship. We'll go ahead and lock that in. Well, hello. Mr. Arabia. Oh, he's down there. He's not too far off. So settling down closer to him would help with loyalty loss as well. What's an option? I think they're closer to you than they are to me. We're pretty close to both of us. Alright, builders, no, none of this stuff yet. How close are we to a Pantheon? Actually, 2 more turns. And then... Okay, let's go and work our way up to archery, especially if we're going to go on the warpath soon. Early Empire is mostly pushed. We could go up to military tradition for a bit, but that does not help us towards what we want. Let's go and do state workforce a little bit. We're actually about to get the civic. We're going to go ahead and go through we're about to get this in 6 turns, which will line up perfectly with state workforce anyway. Hello, work hearts. Good luck getting through all the jungle. I mean, I could put it here. Put harbor, lighthouse. It's already within, you know, loyalty loss, space. I'll head that direction. We'll see. All right, I'm going to have to group you guys up just to make sure he doesn't try and take an easy capture here. That's a lot of loyalty pressure. I don't... Unless we got our governor, we wouldn't be able to overcome that right away. So... Even though we're going to do a lot of chopping... Although culture would be ideal as well. Culture is where we lost it last time. So where to get culture from marble or anything like that? Faith from mines and luxury bonus resources. That does not help us. Faith from quarries does not really help us. Pastures, not really any around. Banana, citrus, cotton, silk, spices. There's some spices over here. So that one could get us a little bit extra culture. Which culture was the thing that we lost the most on. Like, so I'm thinking, leaning towards that. Let's go ahead and grab that then. There's rice there. And there was some silk over here that could also get us a little bit more if we had another city that direction. Oh, actually, there's some silk right here. So that would help with culture as well. Now, obviously, we got to hook it up, but that is doable. In fact, let's go ahead and, since that is going to be a culture help, let's go ahead and head towards irrigation now. Farming a resource, though. Don't have a resource to farm, except for, can we farm this one? Yeah, we can farm that rice if we got a builder out. I'm tempted to settle in spot. That's a long ways to push over there. Maybe this one's better. How close are we on a governor? Because we're going to need a governor at least initially. State war first will get us a governor. Alright, I think we'll be okay. It's going to be close. We may need to hold off until we get that to settle the city, though. Ooh, silk's already within his range. We're pretty close to being within his range. Worried if we settle now, we'll lose too much loyalty before we can get the governor in place. Oh, that's gone. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I need a builder pretty quickly. I really want to get that silk, so I want to settle and get the silk. Do they start with 100 loyalty? I think they do, right? So that gives us a few turns before we have to worry too much about it. I don't know. Might be a mistake, but I feel like I want to push. We got to take chances. We got to take chances or else we're never going to get anywhere. So. Which loyalty do you start with? 100%. Okay. So we are losing loyalty, which is understandable. We're going to get a governor here in a few turns, which is fine. We can start working on the monument here. I do want to buy this tile before it goes away, so we get the culture right away. I'm actually going to go ahead and lock into the culture. Let's make sure we lock on any culture here as well. We just got that. Lock that in. That's fine. So it gets us a little bit more culture. I don't need to buy that tile because there's nothing going to take that, I don't think. We may need to send the slinger over here to help defend. In fact, we may need to send our entire force over here to help defend just in case. Worst case, it goes free city and then we take it back. So not the end of the world. Obviously not ideal. Buy the monument. Well, we're almost worried about the monument. That's a good call. Trade route would also help. I think, right? It helps a little bit of loyalty. Or I could be wrong. I forget how that may not help, actually, now that I think about it. I think there's some people that it helps. Maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, as the city grows, that'll help. Because more population means more loyalty for us. But like I said, we're only a couple turns away from a governor. And that's going to slow it down quite a bit. So I think I'm okay with that. Oh, hello, barbarians. I guess we'll scooch up there and deal with those barbarians before they get out of hand. You're going to stay where you're at for just the moment. Even though we don't get the bonus from having you there. Yeah, apologies. I'll look elsewhere for the future. I will look elsewhere. Don't worry. Got 2 turns on our campus, which is perfect. And we're losing a lot. Like I said, as soon as we get the governor, it will make things a lot better. We're only like 2 turns away from the governor. 1 more turn. I can go for the library. I'm actually going to do the trader. No, I need the builder. That's right. That's right. I'll buy the monument here in a moment, which I'm not really doing any production of it right now anyway. Should swap to something else. I'm going to swap you to trader, and then plan on buying the monument here in a few turns.
A strong economy.
There we go. So that's going to help a lot. What do I want? I want the governor. We are going to grab Magnus. Going to put him in there. And that drops down a bit. I mean, we're still losing. So we still got, what, 12 turns? Which, again, if we have to retake it, we'll just move our guys back over there and we'll retake it. No, not the end of the world. Don't really need any of this stuff. But we are going to get to 6 pop. A few turns, not too far off. Would it be better to put you on food focus stuff? No, that's actually, you already kind of already are. Getting the trader out there soonish will be nice. Envoy doesn't really help us that much. Guess we'll go early Empire, because we're going to have to power through this stuff anyway. You came out to meet us. Thank you. Oh, wow, Persia as well. Goodness. A lot of crazy people. Early aggro people. Right, you have a promotion. Which is fine. I'm actually going to move you up. Take your promotion. You know, what's the timing on here? Oh, wow, it's falling all the way faster. I guess he got some pop in there. So we're going to have to move our guys over to retake that here in a moment. Are you coming after me? Well, 2 more turns and I can get a monument, which is not going to be enough. Wow, he's gotten a lot of pressure. I mean, I'm guessing this is capital. I didn't actually go look at it. So I'm guessing he just got some extra population or something. Or it could be this guy down here. Maybe he did something as well, which I'm just getting pressure for more than one thing. Did I get some money from something? Or was I just looking at it wrong this entire time? It's probably too little too late. We are going to purchase this with gold. Yeah, we're losing this next turn. We'll get these guys over here. We'll see if we can retake it. You need to get us a... We are on the coast, so a galley could help. Warrior's faster, though. Don't know exactly what happens to you. Usually, it's supposed to kick you out, but I think I've had it where sometimes where they've got stuck in there. So I'm going to move you out. Love to farm that resource before I lose this. Do I dare swap off of this? You know what? I am going to swap off this. I think we will be able to farm it eventually. Let's work on archery.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire.
Alright, reducing the cost of purchasing land units, or land tiles would be nice. I don't need God King anymore. Obviously getting the wonders at some point would be good. Production in all cities is probably better though, and let's lock this in for now. This would also be good once we get the city back. Alright, Classical Republic it is. It's going to take us forever, though, because we have not met any city-states. Possibly work our way up to Amani to get some... if we get her 2 promotions, we can get her prestige. Let's move you into the jungle. Makes you a little bit defensive, at least. Am I going to lose you? Oh, I might lose you. That's unfortunate. I thought you could tank it out there. Alright, if you stay fortified, he'll be able to hopefully hit you a few times. We got 11 turns, so that's a few turns. We should be able to get another warrior over there. Hopefully take the city back. Oh, we got it. Cool. We're fine. It's close, but we're fine. Oh, what are you doing? You're supposed to be... Hold off. You got a little... I forgot I moved you over there so far. Just move back over there for the moment. We might lose this guy, but they should take some damage in the process. Oh, you got a promotion. Never mind. In that case, we probably won't lose that guy. I still like to get a galley, but probably better to go for another slinger. No, you know, let's get a galley. Having another avenue of attack will be good for us. Glad he moved his units out, though, because if he does, as long as he doesn't move them back in, which he probably will at some point here in the moment, we will have a lot easier time taking the city. Right, you're going to keep healing up. Hopefully he keeps attacking you.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die,